Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Wade's Movie World. Of course, you know me, I'm Wade. Okay, so we got some fantastic TV news to talk about right now. And if you're an NCIS fan, then I think you're going to really love this because when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, how about that? So, what am I talking about? Well, I'm fixing to tell you, so let's dive right into it. This article is from Deadline.com. It was written by Rosie Cordero, published on July 1st, 2026 at 1 p.m. Okay, so the headline of this article reads Michael Weatherly returning to NCIS for season 24 following the cancellation of Tony and Ziva after one season, which was a bummer. I was hoping they would get more seasons, Tony and Ziva. I've only seen bits and pieces of Tony and Ziva, but it's on digital now, so I'm probably going to stream it here before too long. And I hope, from what I've seen already, I hope the rest of it's just as good as what I've seen. So, anyway, let's get into the article, shall we? It says Michael Weatherly is suiting back up as Special Agent Tony DiNozzo to return to CBS's NCIS this fall for a season long arc. Okay. So they're not saying if this is going to be a permanent thing since they're saying it's for a season long arc. I hope it's not just for one season, and I hope he's coming back, for a while now. And I hope that they bring Cody DePablo's Ziva David back, and I hope we get to see the little girl, Tali, back. So let's keep going and see what it says. The news arrives 6 months after NCIS Tony and Ziva was canceled after one season at Paramount Plus. The spinoff reunited Weatherly with Cody DePablo, who played Tony's partner in life and in fighting crime, Ziva David, on the Mothership series. CBS declined to comment regarding whether Cody DePablo will also return to NCIS, nor if they plan to retcon the events from Tony and Ziva. They better not. They could also continue the storyline from the spinoff with or without Cody DePablo. However, the network is staying mum on their plans for right now. Season 24 of NCIS will be airing on Tuesday nights this fall on CBS, and it'll also be streaming on Paramount Plus. NCIS is also streaming on Netflix. Weatherly first portrayed Tony on JAG's two-episode backdoor pilot for NCIS in season 8 of JAG. He starred on NCIS as a main cast member since the show's inception until season 13 when he departed in the finale. Weatherly embraced the universe again in NCIS's Tony and Ziva, which premiered last fall. NCIS's Tony and Ziva picked up after Ziva's supposed death when Tony left the NCIS team to go raise their daughter, Tali. Years later, Ziva was discovered alive, leading her to complete one final mission with NCIS before she was reunited with Tony and their daughter in Paris. When CBS announced the pickup of the latest installment of the NCIS expanding universe, NCIS New York in April, Deadline asked whether they had considered bringing back Tony and Ziva for a second season instead of making a new spinoff. Andy Reisenbach, CBS Entertainment president, replied, "We really wanted to bring the Sam Hanna character back. Sam Hanna had been played by LL Cool J on 3 NCIS franchise shows, including the Mothership series, the spin-off NCIS Los Angeles and NCIS Hawaii following the cancellation of the LA spin-off. NCIS New York will air Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. this fall, in between NCIS and NCIS Origins. NCIS, which revolves around special agents from the Naval Criminal Investigative Service, stars Sean Murray, Wilmer Valderrama, Katrina Law, Brian Dietzen, Deanna Reasonover, and Gary Cole. Season 24 executive producers Stephen Binder, Chaz Floyd Johnson, Mark Harmon, Scott Williams, Christopher J. Waleed, Mark R. Schultz, Jose Clemente Hernandez, Avery C. Drew, Marco Schneibel, and Don P. Belsario. NCIS is produced by CBS Studios. And that, my friends, is the end of the article. So I'm excited that Tony DiNozzo is returning to the original team in the Washington, D.C. Naval Yard to team back up with McGee and the new people. So, yeah, I'm real excited about this. So, I do hope they bring Cody DePablo as Ziva David back, and I hope they bring Tali back, the little girl who played Tali in NCIS's Tony and Ziva. I hope that they would bring back permanently. I can't think of the actress's name, but the character Ellie Bishop. I really liked Ellie Bishop. I thought she was a great addition to the NCIS mothership team. But we're all hoping and waiting for the news that Mark Harmon might kind of come back to the series. I don't think he ever will, unless something drastic happens. But I think he's just enjoying what he's doing right now, which is I think he's doing some movies and he's doing the voiceover for Gibbs in NCIS Origins. But other than that, that's all I have on the return of Tony DiNozzo for NCIS. So, with all that, I'm going to say good night. God bless. I love all of you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.